Outdoors, castle plants, as the main direction suits me.